So right now what seems cool to you, just because you don't know no better, the more you educate yourself and the more you brush yourself up on life and what it means to be successful and what it means to be productive, you'll see how far past these guys you already is. You know what I'm saying? Most of these cats, if you sit these cats that you call cool in these hoods, if you sit these cats in a room with you, give them the same test, give y'all the same test, I'm sure y'all will breeze past these people, man. And I mean, then you look at them different. Then I thought you were cool, man. Can't even read, Jack. And furthermore, even if you do luck up and you're able to rely on your talent, whether you play ball, basketball, football, baseball, whatever it is you play, whether you play an instrument, whether you feel like you can act, whether you think you can rap, you can sing, whatever that is, even if you're fortunate enough to make it out and do something like that, if you ain't up on top of your business, if you haven't educated yourself on the game that you're in and the way that it's played, then you will not make a dime, people. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that you see on TV whose songs you like, whose albums you buy, whose videos you watch. These cats is not getting no money. I'm telling you. These cats got folks telling them they making $5,000 to do this, and really they making $25,000 to do it. These cats, like for real, these cats, they out here selling all these records, but then they don't get no royalty checks. Royalties, I'm going to break it down to you. Every time you buy a record, right, that record is divided up into 100 points, okay? Now, usually artists get like 12, 13, 14 points off an album, right? Why is that? Because until somebody came along and said, hey man, I did half the work, I deserve half the profit. Until somebody was smart enough, who was well educated enough to do that and even bring up that concept, then people were getting jerked out of money, man. Why do you think all of the rappers from the 80s and the 90s, most of the time when you see them, they don't really look like they was rappers, for real? Because because of their lack of knowledge of the business. You got to understand, hey man, it's hard to make money. It's harder to keep money. You know what I'm saying? Once you make money, if you just spend it frivolously and you just, you know what I'm saying, live like you spend, if you make your money today and spend your money tomorrow, I guarantee you, Jack, you'll be broke. Then you're gonna be turning around talking about what the game didn't do for you, instead of looking at what you didn't do for yourself. Now the time to deal with this situation, people, is right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you done heard stories about this artist who done went broke, or this artist ain't paying their taxes, or this artist doing this and this. That's because these folk don't know no better, man. You know, and me, and all y'all from here, y'all probably ain't got nobody to tell y'all this. Y'all probably, you know, if I wasn't standing up here, man, there probably wouldn't be nobody who would take the time to really tell you how it is for real. For real, most of them too embarrassed to tell you because they the main one who going through it. You know, but see me, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. My business in order. I got joint venture profit share, man. I think the Atlantic Record split there 50-50 with me, baby. I write my own checks, I keep my own money, call my own shots. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have been able to do that if I kept the mindset that I had when I came into the game. You know, it was more about, you know, well, they better not say this about me. They better not, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping up that same mentality that I had coming off the streets, coming into the game. It wasn't until, you know, I got to travel. I got to go to Paris, and I got to go to London and Germany and Japan, and, you know what I'm saying, and really see how big the world is. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, well, most of this stuff that I was really focusing and really exerting all of this negative energy into, it wasn't even really worth it, man. If I would have put the same efforts and energy toward doing something positive, I'd be twice as rich. So, you know, that's what I started doing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people ask me about beefs, if I got a problem with this person or that person, man, them folks ain't put their hands on me, man.